I'm hearing the Rocky music in the background every time I see you shadowbox. You've got a few plays here. Let's talk about some UFC.
Let's fire off on these fights. See a huge fight card, UFC 298, and we're going right into the main event of the evening. By the way, guys, I'll be on HQ tonight, 7:30 p.m., so I'll get more UFC main event picks. But first of all, I got some good for you guys here. I'm going with the former champion, the defending champion at featherweight, Alexander Volkanovski, to defeat the young rising star Ilia Topuria. This is a highly debated fight. A lot of people are going to be on Topuria, and I understand why. But I think this is a spot where Volkanovski can get back in the win column and give the young kid the veteran's lesson. I give Volk the edge pretty much everywhere. Topuria has tremendous power and ferocity in his boxing combinations. He also has very high-level grappling and just physical strength. He's great everywhere. But he hasn't quite faced someone with the championship caliber skill set all around like Volkanovski has. Topuria's best matchup so far has been against Josh Emmett, certainly a dangerous fighter, but not as skilled and technically savvy as Volkanovski. Look for Volk to throw those punishing low kicks. If he can beat up the calf of Topuria, I expect that to be a huge factor in this fight. And really the mental side, right? If things aren't going well for Ilia early on, will Volk get in his head? Will he start kind of rolling downhill and make it a long night for him? I can certainly see that happening. So when it gets into the later rounds, I think Volkanovski starts to do work and maybe even puts the kid away. Give me Volk for the veteran's lesson here. Next fight pick, a fight with a lot of bad blood. Ian Gary taking on Jeff Neal. These guys do not like each other. And I think it's going to go the whole way for that reason. I got the over 2.5 rounds. Their styles might mirror each other a little bit or sort of cancel each other out. Ian Gary, the long, rangy kickboxer, really good at keeping that range and distance management. Look for him to throw those low kicks, those straight punches. But Jeff Neal, crafty southpaw boxer, will get in the pocket, will get in your face. I expect him to have moments of success too. So I'm looking for a competitive scrap here that goes the whole way, and we might be scratching our heads to who won the fight at the end of the decision. And finally, let's close out with a really good female fight. Featured prelim, Amanda Lemos taking on Mackenzie Dern. Give me the favorite Lemos in this matchup. Dern is known for her lethal jiu-jitsu on the ground. The problem with that is she has a hard time taking the fight to the ground. Her double leg and single leg takedowns aren't all that great, and Lemos has good takedown defense. On the feet, Lemos has just as big an advantage as Dern does on the ground. And if they keep it standing, Lemos might piece her up. Her striking is sharp. Dern certainly improved as of late, but I don't think she's on the striking level as Lemos. So look for her to stand and bang and get a win here. I like Lemos a good deal in this spot.